Certainly 9 bars have been staple in my lunchbox for several years, so I was really pleased to catch up with Chris from the 9 Bar Company recently, especially when he told me about some new varieties that they've developed.
Yeah, it's carob, so instead of using chocolate, we use carob, which is dairy-free as well, and it comes from the carob tree, which grows in the Mediterranean. So if you ever go to the Mediterranean, there's these big, massive trees with these long hanging pods on there, and they end up all over the floor. It looks quite a mess. This is actually carob, and we take it and process it a little bit like chocolate. Looks and tastes very similar, but it's got a lot more health benefits for you.
Excellent. So tell me about these 9 bars. I've been eating them for a while. They seem to, let's move around here. They are packed full of seeds, essentially, aren't they?
Seeds, yes, that's our champion ingredient. So we make seeds tasty and interesting for people. We've got pumpkin, sunflower, sesame, poppy, and hemp seed in there. So we use the hemp seed mainly because it contains the 9 essential amino acids.
That's where the 9 comes from.
Exactly,
right.
And that forms a complete protein. So it's great for vegetarians, great vegetarian source of protein.
And you got 3 or 4 different flavours, different varieties.
So we've got the original bar, which all the rest are based on. We've also got an organic version, which is the exact same recipe, just organic ingredients. And then we do a flax version with added flaxseed, linseed in there. And we've got a pumpkin version, which we take the carob topping off, and we add extra pumpkin seeds into that one.
That's the one I usually go for, the orange one. And you're in all the big supermarkets, aren't you, in the health food stores?
All the majors, yeah. We're on the free from fixture in most of the major supermarkets, although we are now on the main cereal bar fixture in Sainsbury's, and then Holland and Barrett, Whole Foods Market, and all your independent health food shops.
Let's speak about the slightly different variety of the 9 bar you've got going on, which I haven't seen before. So this must be brand new.
It is, yeah, it's really new. It was sort of launched a couple of months ago, and our 9 bar savoury, using the same seeds again. We've got our Anglesey sea salt, a cracked black pepper flavour, a sweet chilli, and a firecracker chilli flavour.
Well, and I've just tried the cracked black pepper. If you don't like pepper, don't go for it. But if you do, it's got a bit of a kick to it, hasn't it? It's really nice.
I think we'll try you on firecracker chilli next.
I think you need a bottle of water with you when you're going to be trying these. But it's nice to have something with a bit of zing in this, because otherwise things can be a little bit bland, can't they?
Definitely, yeah. And it's a brand new concept in savoury snacking. So there's nothing similar to it on the market.
I was going to say, so it's a bit different from having a bag of crisps or something like that, isn't it?
That's the idea, yeah. So instead of having your bag of crisps, bag of nuts, bag of seeds, we provide it in a convenient, nice bar format. The problem with bars before now is it's always been sugars that has to bind it together, which makes the bar sweet. We found a way of doing that without using the sugar content. There is a slight bit of sugar in there, but it's likened to what plastic is to oil. It's so far removed from actual sugar that it's a completely different product, and it just uses it to bind the product together, so there's no sweetness in there at all.
And you've got quite a niche here now, haven't you, in this kind of bar range?
Yeah, we do. We've got our traditional 9 bars, we've got the savoury range, and of course we're going to in a second the seed stack range as well, so we've got a really good range, keeping people interested in the different products we do.
Okay, well, let's move on to the seed stacked, because these are flapjacks. Flapjacks should, inverted commas, be gluten-free, but I personally am always a little bit wary of having a flapjack off the shelf, because you're not entirely sure the provenance of those oats, but you're guaranteeing that these oats are going to be fine.
We are indeed, yeah. We've changed it to use gluten-free oats. As you say, traditional flapjack obviously contains oats. Oats don't contain the gluten particles, but because of the processing, they pick up the gluten particles, and if you've got a really high intolerance to gluten, you wouldn't be able to eat flapjack. However, using the gluten-free oats, they're guaranteed to come from a factory that doesn't produce anything else. There's no chance of any cross-contamination in there. So perfect for anybody with a gluten intolerance.
So certainly those railway station cafes and places like that where I thought, you know what, that flapjack looks really good, but it's not worth the risk. In the future, I should be looking out for these. Again, you've got 3 in the range.
We do, yeah. We've got the original version, again a carob-topped version, and we do a natural yoghurt-topped version as well. So we use slightly different seed ratios where we've got pumpkin, sunflower, flax and sesame seeds in all of these. And then the oats, and it's just honey that binds it together. So there's no added sugars, no added fats, just the honey that keeps it sweet and binds it.
And you've got to have that honey so it doesn't all fall apart.
Exactly. And that's where, what I was saying about the savoury range, we've found a way to do it without using a sugar. based product. With these, yeah, they're a sweet product, and honey was fine to use.
And these are brand new to the market?
Seed Stack's been going a little while, new to whole bake. Bought the business a year and a half ago, so we've made a few changes, like with the gluten-free side of things. And you can get them from all major Asda stores. They're national in Asda's on the seed and dried fruit stand, so we keep it away from all the unhealthy cereal bars, in inverted commas. We put it where the dried packed seeds are.
This is perhaps why I haven't seen it before, because very often I'll go to the free-from aisle, but it must be difficult for you as a distributor, as a manufacturer, whereabouts in a supermarket some of your items are going to be going.
It is. I think with 9 Bar we've always gone down that free-from angle, but now, with Sainsbury's it became so popular they wanted to put it on the main cereal bar fixture. And it is a difficult one because, you want to hit the people that are looking for something gluten-free, but then you don't want to take it away from the rest of the market because, they're great products for everybody as well.
Some people may never go down that free-from aisle or think, oh, God, it's a bit cranky or something like that.
That's it. People generally don't tend to shop that aisle unless they're looking for something specific. Bringing it more into the mainstream, I think it's good for everybody as well. The more people and the more products that get into the mainstream fixtures, the better it is for anybody with a gluten intolerance. It becomes a mainstream product, it becomes listed more widely and more widely available.
And certainly with these, and I'm not just saying it, I do eat these 9 bars myself. It's great to actually see something which is not going to be perceived as cranky. It is a little bit different and actually deserves a wider audience.
Exactly, and you did catch me eating one as you came over, so yeah, I'm quite glad I've got through this interview without having a seed stuck in my throat. We were trying to sort of keep our core market of gluten-free customers, but then really expand it to the national audience as well.